Oh, good morning, everybody. As you can see, I'm out of the bedroom. I'm getting braver. Oh, well, my tummy feels a lot better, but my hands really hurt. I truly feel it's all Kiki Camarena's pain. Everybody, could you pray for Kiki Camarena's wife, please? If anybody ever watches one of my videos, it's because of him. He was a good cop that went to work. His lady waited for him at lunch, people. Mr. Comey out there, you're one of the bravest men too, sir. I sit here in Canada with my hands praying, and people pop in and out of my lives because the only place I can truly talk about the things I know is at bigger YouTubers. Beth McGee wants me to do my channel better, but I don't know how, you know? This is me. This is me. I don't know how. Like, I'm dyslexic. My kids are trying to teach me from Florida. Like, really? And I think every time I do a video, I see the ceiling. It's like me saying, like, you don't know how much my kids love me because they named a star after me. And I said from the start of it, because Lady Di was manic depressive, and she was proud of it, and so is Harry, the future king of the United Kingdom. Harry was put in the camera all the time because his brother probably acted like a fucking idiot. Because remember, unless you raise a redhead, redheads are targets. That's why my kid's a fucking bear. Like, really? Griffey. He's built like you, Griffey. Like, honest to God, Griffey, like, you could be his daddy, not his daddy. But, like, look, I'm a little person. My husband's tall and skinny. And I produced a bear. Remember, a woman I played girls hockey with, and I was the goalie that got in a penalty with her because we were fighting on the ice. And I couldn't go to the penalty box because I was the only goalie. And she called me and said, Gimme, is this your kid? I said, yeah. She goes, oh my God, you birthed a giant. Yeah, I did. And those women who birth giants, like Mr. Shipley's mama and Mrs. Shipley, who birthed her son that was a freaking giant. See, I know in the Shipley's household, she fucking throws shit at Dawn because I do it to my husband. Remember, Big guys are big fucking targets. That's why I would have been a really good Navy SEAL. Maybe, hey, maybe I was one in one of these Navy SEALettes, or I don't know. I just think like standing in front of you, Mr. Shipley, you screaming and barking out orders as I look up at you and say, I love her shoe. That's, that's probably what Diane does to you all the time. Because I know when you're making your videos, sir, either the cat runs in or the dogs come in or you're yelling her to get there and hurry up. We got to make this videotape. And I've seen her. I know she does this to you that nobody can see, right? Because Mrs. Shipley's probably saying, hey, this girl in Canada deserves a nail CV tattoo because if we don't let her have one, she's going to put a seal tattoo in a grizzly bear's mouth on her body, being eaten by one. Hey, girl, how you doing? My little starless starbright. Yeah, all you freaking kitty names. Yep. You're all like little names of old cartoons I used to watch. Or one of the Cabbage Patch Bear names, right? Starbright was the name of a Cabbage Patch Bear. Remember, it was a ploy to get people to buy all these fucking bears, buy every kid who had to have a bear, and those kids who didn't have one. Oh my goodness. Do you know what, Starla? You are never gonna believe this. I had a dog that was a cross between a chow and a white husky. He was gold. He saw the Lion King, and on his paws, he had 7 toes on his back paws. So the people, when I went and got this dog, and his wife ended up being a daughter of his father. His name was Cody. I called him Cody Bear. Yeah, people come in my path. As soon as you tell me about certain things. When did your son pass away, if that's not too much trouble? Your son Cody was a big bear, right? Because Cody's name for like Kodiak bear. Cody, it's like a trapper, right? I know you're crying. Okay, what is this? Twin. Okay, I'm bad with numbers right now because when my brain flashes, it's 2024, right? So your son passed away 6 years ago. Lizzie just messaged me. Do you know what, Starbright? I think that's around the same time my Kodiak bear dog died. Okay, but it's still in the same time period that my big bear, he died. I got asked my husband what day it was because I know my dog Karma, who died a year ago on Valentine's Day. That's why we really didn't celebrate Valentine's Day. Because the night before, I watched my dog who would come and put his paws up on my shoulders, or he would cock his head like, Mommy. Before I had a meltdown inside my body, and this is just before COVID. My karma kept me alive through COVID. And then all of a sudden, he just poof. Within 24 hours, he was dead. As I laid beside him and kept telling him, "Go, my baby, go." Because I couldn't bear to take and see the sixth dog in my life die. The sixth neighborhood dog. Because dogs to me are better than people. Right, Griff? Too many people can't handle coming in here because you opened doors by saying, I miss my son. Yeah, I miss my puppy. It's nothing like losing a child, is it? Because around fire circles, we share those we loved, right? We share in fire circles where many Navy SEALs, many warriors sit around fire circles. Why does fire come? Fire is to show us it's a destruction of our earth. Fire in our hearts when we cry, the tears for somebody we love. A dog will always come to those they love. If I can control a 180-pound mastiff, and I can control other dogs that my ears are ringing, if I can control other dogs that came to attack my little Yorkie and just go, stop, be good, sit. As I picked up my Yorkie and said, would you like a cookie? When you can talk to an animal that comes at you with intent to kill, and whatever Benny Keys drew to that house, or whatever drew those dogs to my house. I had dogs, and I have a deaf, and a blind dog that trucks through the snow after an ice storm to say, hey, Kimmy, I know you missed me. I'm here. I'm your blind, your deaf dog, that it doesn't matter. I gotta come and see you, even if you do give me treats. Because if you only knew the people in my neighborhood that said, how come they always come here? I go, I don't know. But when they did, I made sure I treated them well. I put out my hand like I put out my hand to the internet. I tried to shake your hand. Tried to point out a young man who's got a murder put on him by Benny Keys. Was probably screwing Monica. That's why she probably lost Darian Brown's kid. Because remember, Monica on that video, right? Monica on that video almost threw up. And then when she got in her vehicle to go see Benny Keys, she was so excited she almost looked purty. Hi, Benny. I'm just getting out of the house. I haven't been out of the house in how long? Boy, she was rushing. Was she rushing to get to him? Was it a quick meetup? Right? Benny Keys knows that neighborhood because Benny Keys is probably the old drug dealer in that neighborhood, right? Benny Keys has been in jail. Benny Keys grew up in jail. So Benny Keys was probably raped in jail and then was forced to rape others. Because Benny, oh, did you see that heartbeat with the camera? Because Benny Keys will talk about everybody, right? And he started asking people, do you know Kimmy Craig? And it's on his lives. Do you know Kimmy Craig? No, most of them that started this shit, yeah, he was from Michigan. I used to play girls hockey down in Michigan. Houghton, Michigan to be in fact, and a whole bunch of other Michigan places. So if your mom is about 60 years old, wherever I went, and if your family was around there, like the blood money person you are, I know you. I traveled in the States on a girls' hockey team. And I bet you I met your mother at some place. Because your sister wears patchouli oil. And I think I loved your sister more than you did. I think I've cried more tears than you have. Because you don't even fucking you don't even talk about her. Yeah. Are you from Tennessee? Cool. You guys are from awesome places, you know. See, I traveled a lot, but I can't remember where we went. Like, hey, when you're on a girls' hockey team going here and there and you meet all these, listen, think about the women 60 years my age. I was one of the youngest. So think about the older women, you know? Holy shit. I'm telling you. Because in a roundabout way, I wasn't the biggest girl on the team or the fastest. I was the defenseman, okay, for a whole bunch of time. Until I fucking fell in love with getting hit by fucking pucks. Unless you understand that a goalie, if they feel pain, we have to put extra padding here and there because we stand in fucking front of pucks. that I will tell you I stood in front of Tony Esposito and Phil Esposito saying, between 14 and 16 years of age, saying, don't fucking hold back. Hit me with all you got. So when I was that young at that age, if I only had gone into the Army Cadets, but I probably was too small, too short then, because I couldn't have been, they wouldn't let me be a cop. So I ended up getting pregnant at 18. My husband was 19. And we're still together through everything that I did. My man loves me. Because if you go into counseling together and you learn to sit knee to knee, facing like this, and one person has to hear what you say, do not interrupt, and repeat exactly what you said, because if you can't repeat what the person's saying, you're not listening. You're waiting to get your point across. And if you can't do that, you can feel the exact moment the person you're sitting knee to knee with, when you ask, right, Dr. Phil? I'm the best fucking psychologist around, because I don't send kids to a place that locks them up, puts them in places until they die. If you can't look at somebody eye to eye, knee to knee, and tell the truth and say, please forgive me, you haven't learned the counseling that I have. So, perpetual platypus, come and listen to my channel. And Ion Entertainment, people will see what you did to me. You think it was a joke, but 5, 10, 15-fold. I said that before the pandemic. And I threw a snowball in the United Nations to say, you want to see some people making money off of bullshit. And those people did it before I started my videos. So karma, 5, 10, 15-fold. Your channels will go poof eventually. Because every video is a story of abuse on the internet by those people who want a lot of people on this side in your chat, that until you get to know every one of them, right, Starbright, you're going to go and tell and say, everybody go in there and listen to Kimmy. Allow 1 or 2 or even 3 people talk. And then go back. Allow somebody else to talk and listen. Because look at your emojis. It's all love, beautiful things, right? If I had a phone, a texting thing, you guys would have liked me a long time ago, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, Lizzie Savage sent me an email around December saying, I got to go to a safe place for a while. Be careful. Be safe. So whatever Benny Keys is trying to pull to put on Lizzie. I think Lizzie said, I don't want to hurt Kimmy Monster anymore, you know. Right, my Lizzie? I know I don't have thousands and thousands of subscribers, but I have a voice and I have a pure heart. And I'm going to get Darian Brown out of jail. Because I swear to God, Benny Keys is fucking scared because he knows, I know he put a murder on him. He is gathering so many other YouTubers up on panels as he's sitting, jonesing, shaking, rocking back and forth. He's either off meth or some type of medication because he keeps saying he's got a brain injury. Come here, I'll hit you with that fucking log that you picked up at Molly Golightly. Because I'll say again, Molly Golightly. The police know me here. If he would have come running down that hill and I didn't have a couple of people holding me back, the cops know me. You run at me like that, like a threat, I'm telling you, it's a good thing he's not in front of me because I would punch him in the face. And like I said to the judge when the guy tried to take me to jail, I told him, no, I'll punch him in the face. That's not a threat, that's a promise. And the judge looked at me and said to the police officer out there, and I pointed. I said, that again, see that gorgeous young man that went as pink as those freaking hearts in there? And he smiled because there's a cop that owned a store out here in Gooley River that was a big old red-headed bear, and he'll know who I'm talking about because I'm not going to name him. Because he had the daughter with the same name as me, named Kim. Smiling, going, as I pointed because he was sitting right beside him. As I turned to the judge and said, if you don't let me tell this story, see that guy who won't shut up? I'm going to leap over this bench and I'm going to attack him because he's twisting the truth. So, come at me with a log, Benny Keys. Oh, you would have been on the fucking ground and all your pearly whites knocked out, and I would have taken a charge of assault. Yep. Yuppers. So I wonder if I ever get, hi, Cheryl. I wonder if they're going to let me cross the border after all these videos I've made. Because I want to go and see my daughter in. Why did you delete that? Why'd you delete that, Cheryl? Okay. Okay, because seems everybody knows everybody's names and everybody's phone number. Because like I said, I'm quick. Ladies, yeah, see my hands? My hands went through, the old machines, rolling machines that went like this. My hands went underneath and were rolled over and over and over until I passed out. And every finger was broken. So when I say to the women, let me get this out, please. You lost your daughter in 2020. Okay. Whenever I had to type an email to the people I cared about, I couldn't talk through it. I had to type every email. See, it's funny how a lot of women who have lost their children are coming to me. It's mothers who have lost their children before they should be. But let me tell you, okay, Cheryl, can I tell you something, Cheryl? Did I ever tell you the story about the life cord? Because I'll have to go and I have to. Have you seen the story about the life cord? Okay, let me go get a ball of yarn. They are with you. All you have to do is say their names and they're with you. Even when you think about them, they're with you. That's why you came in here and said it. Because you feel, I feel you and they're with you. People of your blood, they are always with you. They are the ones that say, get out of the fucking house. Eat something today. Be right back. Okay. This isn't just pretend this is a ball of yarn, okay? All my yarns at the other end of the house. I'm never at this end of the house, okay? Shit, am I ever getting hot? Just a sec, I gotta take my sweater off. Kramer's going, why are we down here? I wanna go to sleep with Daddy. Okay. Children, it's like a reason, a season, a lifetime, okay? Okay? Oh, Tristan. Oh, Journey. You like the Journey, the band Journey. The band Journey was the best band. I can sing. Oh, never. Okay, that's a different story. Okay. Children have a life cord, okay? And it's small. Because children die for a reason, a season, a lifetime. okay? Those little boys' life cord was short, right? Because it was the reason of trafficking. It was the season to let it. Those little boys gave their life for the season of stopping human trafficking. And stop putting, oh yeah, you should see what I crochet. A reason, a season, and a lifetime to stop. We are going to stop allowing people to take children away from families. Okay. Other people get a bigger life cord, right? These are the people that pop into your life, teach you lessons, okay? But very few of us get people that stay with you for a lifetime. Thank you. It's almost done. Very few people of us have this type of connection. And this connection to me is each man that I told my 12th step in the jail. Because those men give me the power to carry the torch today. To say, mothers give birth, men protect us. But if men are going around not protecting us, but bringing negativity to our house, like Benny Keys, when you spin hate, and people, put Benny Keys online if you have a dog. Because my 180-pound mastiff tried to break through a picture window, and I mean a huge window, thinking this man was coming to hurt us. Women are much stronger because we give birth. A guy gets a boo-boo, and it's a boo-boo. And half the time you go like this, and it's a boo. I'll tell you a story, okay? My husband worked at a press plant, at the steel plant, okay? He was working and they have to wear gloves, okay? He had to push the steel in, okay? He got caught. And guess what finger was crushed? To about, you know how thin the lettering is on the side of the chat. Well, he come out of the car giving me the finger, coming home from the steel plant offer. I don't know how long he gave me the finger with his broken crushed finger. But yeah, but it's good though when they go fast, you know? It's like it's like all three of them are they're up together, you know? When you lose two together like that, so much, just think. The older guy's teaching the younger guy, going like, hey. And just, I'll say it like this, just, hey. I could just see him on both of the young one and the big guy standing on a cloud and going, hey, let's pee on Starla, and hanging over the cloud. And that's their rain going, gotcha. You know, if we, like, maybe that's the only time I allow you to pee outside, but Benny Keys is not allowed to pee outside anymore because he's going to get shot in the pee-pee. I even think the police officers say, yeah, Frank, I bet you're going to be a police officer, you know. an undercover cop that I knew, a lot of undercover cops going like, hey, good idea. I comfort in knowing that, yeah, 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 he was evil. See, when innocence dies, those when the little guys die, those are the little wee stars out there that go bing 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 bing. Those are the ones that go, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Yeah, Benny's going down and he's getting really scared. You can see it. I think Benny somehow tapped my phone because we don't know on our phone because it says this old phone here, it says you got a texting, an email. Fuck, we don't get emails on our phone. Yeah. Benny Keys' sister killed herself because of secrets in that house. That's why I think I was really sick. Yeah. Benny Keys can hack. Yeah, I know he did. Because every time I did an email prior to or after, I'd get an Amazon fucking phone call right in between, you know? So, Benny Keys said I tried to shoot him. And Benny Keys will be shot by somebody because he put it out there. You can't put out in the universe and not. He tried to get Ernie Shell fucking shot. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Fuck! If Ernie Shell would have been killed that day. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to tell my husband that. But I already tried to tell them that we had that. But I'm going to, I'm not going to tell you who I'm going to call because, well, let's just say I know a person who writes codes, okay? And I know a person who writes codes. I know of a CCEO. What? Who's the guy in Michigan? Yeah, I knew he killed somebody before because he killed a dog too easily. Yep. Yeah, he probably went after somebody who was whatever. Benny Keys goes after pedophiles, gets them there and beats the shit out of them. So somebody probably got outed and the guy killed himself because of being enticed to go and meet up, right? Is that it? Is that it? He enticed somebody to come and do a meetup or something. And he shamed somebody to the point where they took their life. Yeah, he's, see, I told you, he's a rat. Benny Keys is running scared. Why do you think he's trying to show everybody what a good guy he is? Look at my drugs, I'm connected. Cash App, gang gang, gang bang, gang bang, gang bang. Why do you think my police officers are calling the RCMP, are calling the FBI and saying, when Kimmy Craig says, Cash App, gang bang, Cash App, gang bang, Yeah, he's scamming everybody right now because he needs drug money. Because he's got fucking debt somewhere. And he put a murder on Dario Brown. And he said I tried to shoot him. And I have all the evidence for my lawyers because everybody has come and said it's true. Yeah. The money he's made off of Summerwell's disappearance, getting that woman up there online, I got a feeling I got to eat something because something's saying getting something in your tummy before you throw up. Let's see. Oh, God, help me. Candace online soothing Benny Keys to calm down, Benny, calm down, calm down, Benny Keys, calm down. I got to get this out before I get this mouth in there. That is the most sickening thing of all. She has a missing child, and her sons aren't there. Her husband's in jail, and Candace is soothing Benny Keys, the drug addict that's probably using meth. I got to take a taste. Oh, Cheryl, why do you think... Cheryl, let me just say, it's taken all of me not to go for a road trip down to Toronto or to London to go and say, hey, Scott AB, you want to meet Kimmy from Canada? That you put the tag of Unabomber on me when he's only like 2 or 3 hours away? Fuck. His karma will come. Everybody's karma will come to them. Because it's the crew of YouTubers. No thanks. Benny Keys, Nina Boy, Ray Jean, Tiffany Marie, Molly Golightly. I don't know. Okay, the other night I kept going. There's this Scott, these Mark Turmans. There's 10 of these people. Benny Keys is trying to hurt Lizzie right now because I think Lizzie's got the goods on him. Yeah, honestly, Cheryl, I see him dead or in jail very, very soon. And I bet you it's before our snow leaves here in Canada. Because I bet you before all the snow's gone in front of my yard and it comes up to, it comes up high, but when it goes, he'll be dead before I have my sweat lodge. I know this because I said in the sweat lodge he will be killed. And because I've seen it in the sweat lodge, he's not going to be there. He will be dead before I have my sweat lodge. And I know his sister has tried to tell me, don't say that, Kimmy, but I do. I think yeah, he's going to be hitting a drive-by. And I think the police know this now after he tried to put a hit on, because he said right on that live, everybody be careful, we have such and such police listening. He's drawing it to him. No, his sister's Lacey, from what I understand. I haven't seen Nicole for a long time. I don't know what Nicole's doing. I haven't seen Nicole for a long time. I think I have to go to bed. I really feel sick right now. Yeah, I've seen Benny Keys. He's gonna. Is there? See, there was Nicole. Now I think I understand everything. There was a Nicole that I called my shield maiden. I think she was the plant. That's why. I need to go to bed because I really feel like. No, there was a Nicole that came in here before. Tell me about this Nicole, you know. Does she have kids? Do you know her IDs? That's why that chick looks so much like that fucking son of a bitch. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Fucking bitch.